Okay, so now we'll move to feedback section. Okay, so how first I'll ask with you, and I'll start with you only. That how was your experience about all the questions that you gave,
I
and
think
what do you want to rate yourself out of 10? If I ask you to rate
out
yourself,
of 10, I 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, where you were lacking, and what all points were negative in this particular interview?
I'm a little bit nervous, and sometimes I problem solving, and sometimes I get wrong answer. Then I get panic.
Okay,
This is
cool.
my first
Okay,
online
cool,
interview,
great.
so
Okay. I'll just give my feedback. Okay, what I felt
yeah.
about the interview. First was the intro part. Intro was good. Okay, but I was telling you to add something about your academics, right? Then you added that I have my interest in teaching. Okay, if you are giving an interview of academic specialist, try to add the teaching profession career. Okay, try to add these points that I have my interest in teaching. I am doing teaching from this many years. Okay, because this is particular job role in which you have to teach throughout your career. Okay, so always try to add and mention some points where that can show that you have particular interest in teaching or you are good at it. Okay, or whatever work you have done in previous life, of how much experience you have of 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, doesn't matter. But you have to add some point regarding your academics. Okay, that will definitely help you. Okay. Secondly, you
Sir,
should,
I have a doubt.
yes.
During my engineering life, I have take tuition for my my friends or mathematics. Then it will
Okay.
add up, or it's a get a positive impact, or
Definitely. You can add it, but see, it will not have much value, okay? Because tuitions and all doesn't help much, okay? But you can just add simply that I
yeah.
have my interest in teaching and I have done different activities. If the interviewer asks you what activities you have done in teaching or how this interest came in you of teaching, then definitely you can add some points that I had tuitions and all in my engineering life. So I was interested. So I gave my time, my efforts for doing that. Definitely you can add your points in your way. Okay, that is not a problem. Okay, chalo. Now second thing is like if you are giving a Byju's interview, then you should know basic questions like foundation year of Byju's, what Byju's does, how many company Byju's have acquired recently. Okay, there are many companies, you can name 3, 4, 2, whatever you want. Okay, but at least be familiar about all these names which are company Byju's have acquired recently. Okay, who is the co-founder of Byju's? Okay, you should know all these questions because you're applying for a company. You should definitely know something about the company. Then that will work fine. Okay, that you also know. Okay, that is very simple. Okay, apart from this, I'll come to academics later. First, I'll come to the later part. Okay,
Yeah.
I asked you about the bond. Okay, in Byju's we don't have any bonds. Okay, of 2, 3, 4 years. Okay, they just ask you to check the consistency, that how stable you are in Byju's and how much long future you are planning with Byju's. Okay, so they'll ask you to scare you. Okay, basically, but don't be scared. Just say okay, whatever bond is there, I'll sign. If you say this that I'll sign for 1 year, 2 years is very long for me, I cannot sign for 2 years, then definitely you'll not have that much positive impact towards the session. Okay, you should always add that okay, whatever bond is there, I am planning a big future, and I am planning my good years of teaching in my coming years, so I'll definitely be able to sign a bond, not a problem for me. Okay, actually there is no bond, they're just testing you. Are you scared of signing a bond, or do you hesitate in signing a bond or not? Simple questions. Okay, now coming to academics, some parts were very good. Okay, whenever I asked you very simple question in academics. Okay, and they'll definitely be asking you the simple questions. Okay, but in some questions you were lacking. Okay, in some questions you were not able to give the appropriate answer. Okay, the answer was not correct. Like I asked you one question, I gave you 4 options, right? X plus 1 by 2x and something. Okay, so all those options I gave you, that question was not correct. Okay, the answer was not correct of that particular question. Okay, that was simple question of say K or trigonometry. Okay, so you should know simple things of trigonometry. Okay, and if they ask you, like I asked you, to explain something about trigonometry, whatever you know. Okay, so always try to add something attractive. Okay, the thing which you explained was good, I was happy with that. Okay, things were fine, but at least try your level best to give your best shot. Okay, try and search something innovative, something different, which we don't find in the books. Okay, or which is very uncommon. Okay, to find, try to add those points. That will be eye-catching. Okay, interviewer will have the impact that okay, you have knowledge, sufficient knowledge, and you have worked on it. So definitely it will help you out in any case whenever you want. Okay, so always try to add these kind of points. Okay, that will definitely help you to have a good impact towards the interviewer. Okay, and if you are not able to use the like Zoom, that particular whiteboard, okay, because the interview will be in Zoom only, in Byjus. Okay,
Yeah.
but if you're not comfortable by using Zoom, then do one thing: have a whiteboard with you, okay, and explain there. Okay, because you have to explain ultimately to the interviewer. Okay, if he tells you to explain any theory, any concept, anything, then it should be in an appropriate manner. Okay, because you're a teacher and they accept the best teachers. Okay, so best means they want everything best: the teaching methods, the way of explaining things, everything. Okay, and these simple questions which I asked you today in academic section, you cannot say wrong answers to these questions. These are very simple. Okay, perimeter, area of simple like figures, that is very basic questions. Okay, a teacher should definitely know all these things. Okay, so don't lack in all these questions. You have to be more prompt while answering all these questions, and whenever you're explaining something, try to give more impact while explaining,
Yeah.
be it figure or be it in the whiteboard or in the Zoom meeting, that particular whiteboard, wherever you want. At least leave some impact that okay, I've explained something which was uncommon, unfamiliar. Okay, that will definitely help you to grow well. Okay, the concepts are good. Okay, but you can have more different methods to explain things clearly. Okay, it can be in more simpler way. Okay, because they only want teachers who can explain things in simple way, in simple manner. Okay, so always try your level best to give your best shot. Okay, for that, simplify things in a much better way. Okay, if you are explaining something, any formula, any derivation, anything, try to simplify the concepts. As much you simplify those, definitely you'll have a positive impact towards the interviewer, that okay, you have done a good job, you have simplified things in a better way, so they will definitely like like your concepts, like your way of representing things or explaining things, so you'll have a positive impact. There's things were good, a bit more practice is required. Okay, in all these questions and the questions which I asked apart from the academic section. Okay, so practice on all these questions. Okay, we'll have one more session with you. Okay, that day we'll check that what all improvements you have done. Okay, and try to boost the confidence which you like, the concept which you know of mathematics, of simple trigonometry and whatever things are in your curriculum. Okay, which you got, so try to boost the concept of basic things, basic formulas and everything. Okay, because basic formula were good, like cos a plus b, sine 2a, all these things were good in you. Okay, but what all things were lacking in trigonometry and all those things. Okay, try not to give even a single wrong answer. Okay,
Okay.
because as many answers you give correct, okay, you'll have a more major impact of selection. Okay, so always try to give your best shot. Okay, some more practice is required throughout. Try to do more practice. Okay,
So I have
I'll
a
meet
doubt.
you again. Yes.
If in an interview, if I can help, I can explain the things by using pen and paper, then this method manner.
This will see, you can do this, but this will not work good, because see, I cannot see clearly what you are writing in that paper. Okay, so it will not be a good impact. Okay, always try to use the whiteboard or the board which you have in your home, physical board. Okay, that will have more positive impact. So my recommendation is, don't use pen and paper, use the whiteboard of Zoom or the physical board which you have.
Physical work. Okay.
Okay, and rest things are fine. Keep practicing, keep learning.